Welcome again, plus traders, to another weekly market forecast. This is for the month of March. That is from the 2nd to the 6th day of March. So I welcome you guys. I believe last month was a wonderful week for you. If you didn't reach your trading goal for last week, don't panic, don't regret, don't feel bad. We still have another month for us to trade and make more money together. So if you are not yet subscribed to this channel, kindly do that right now. Subscribe on the channel so you don't miss our next forecast. So let's start with the fundamentals available. So these are the high impact events for next week. The focus is going to be on the ASUS, that is AUD. We have the interest rate decision and the unemployment change in Spain. This will affect the euro. These two unemployment will affect the euro pay, so you will have that in mind. These two from here to here is going to affect the euro, so also consider that. Then another major event is the card interest rate decision. That will be on Wednesday. So while you are doing your analysis and taking trades, pay attention to them. And also unemployment rates for card. Then NFP on Friday for those who trade fundamentals. NFP is for you there. Alright, well, I'm not really a fundamental trader, I'm more of a technical trader. So I pay more attention to what I see on the chart, not what I hear on the news. Because for me personally, from my experience, I noticed that the chart already gives you a warning before you hear the event on the news. Like, just look at what happened on the stocks market 2 weeks ago. I already said the Nasdaq is going to crash because I already saw that on the chart. That is technical analysis. I only saw that on the chart. So the fundamentals, the whole market was just waiting for a reason for them to sell off, for the market to crash. Then the coronavirus spread globally and the market crashes. So trading, we have sentimental, we have fundamental, and there's also technically. Your analysis, 10% is sentimental, 30% is fundamental, then the remaining 70% is technical. So that is why I focus more on technical, then add a little bit of fundamental, to my analysis. So let's start with Euro USD. Euro AUD. This is the technical structure we have here on Euro USD. On the monthly, price have closed above key zone, which is the 1.643 zone. So let's go to the weekly and see what we are looking for. Alright, price is here now, and that is the R5. Okay, that is close to the R5. So we will be looking for selling opportunities. Last week we were looking to sell from here. We were looking to sell from here, but price didn't sell. We took a trade on that and hit our stop loss and price rallied up. So we are going to look for another sell opportunity around the R5 from there. So let's go to the lower time frame and see what price has for us. Let's look at the 4-hour. Okay, this is still going on the 4-hour. Let me plot this out for you. You can do this. So we may see price. We want to see price retesting the 1.6343 zone again before a continuation to the upper side. So our trade for this week is to look for selling opportunities. So we might see price push down from here to this trend line and break maybe to this zone, or we may see price push up again, retest the R5 well before dropping to the 1.6343 zone. So that is your trade for next week on Euro AUD. Let me help you guys with a little bit of entry here. Okay, this is what is happening. So we may see an ending diagonal play out for some time, maybe between the early days, maybe Monday, Tuesdays. We may see this play out. We may see price moving in this pattern before breaking down. So we price push up, push down, push up again before dropping. So watch out for that. So that's what we have on the Euro AUD. Let's look at the next one, Euro CAD. So Euro CAD price closed as a bullish hammer on the monthly, and that is a very strong signal. Price have left this zone, this buyer zone, the 1.4461. So that is a strong signal that price is going to continue pushing up to this level in months and maybe years to come. But we are not looking at that now. That is the monthly. So let's look at what is happening on the other time frame. Go to weekly. Let's see what is happening on the weekly. Alright, look at that impulse there. For weekly, price is above there. Let's look at the daily. Alright, so we have a rejection from the 1.48541 zone. So this week we'll be looking at, last week we were looking for bullish moves on this pair, and price actually went our direction. So this week now we'll be looking for bearish moves. So let's go to the dollar time frame and see where our trade is going to come out from. Where is our trade? Alright, okay, 15-minute teams, we have an impulse here. So this is an impulse and a correction. So this is a corrective move here. So we want to see this continue pushing down. So the correction has been broken down. We want to see this continue pushing down, or maybe price may push up again, test the top, and then come down. So that is what we are looking at on this page. And bear in mind, we have the CAD interest rate decision this week. So if the interest rate is unchanged, that means the CAD will continue being strong. So this will definitely go down. So but maybe the first few days of the week, maybe Monday, Tuesday, we may see price push-ups, slightly tap this top again before dropping. So this is your trade for this week on the Euro CAD. Let's look at another pair, EJ. Start from the monthly. Alright, price is around the buyer's zone. This is a key level here where we have the shaded green. So let's see what is happening here. And I'm expecting price to still fall for the year due to the coronavirus outbreak, and it has given strength to the yen and the euro pair. So I want to see price back there, or at least back here. So I'm bearish on this pair, though the two currencies are still strong and it might be struggling around there. So let's look at 4R. Okay, so this is what we have on the 4-hour time frame. Alright, so price is already pushing up slightly, so we may have this, we may see this price push up, tap this top again, then drop, or price may just break below this, correct like a retest, then drop. So we are bearish on this, but watch price action. I expect this other one to happen first before the breakdown. So watch out for this. Price push up slightly before dropping, or drop from here. So that is your trade on Euro USD for this week. And Euro Swiss francs, just look at it from the weekly. Right, price of carved a bullish engulfing candle there, and on the daily we see some rejections from S1 and S2 there, and price closed above the PP. So this week we are still bullish, and I'm still active on that pair. I'm still holding that trade. So this week what we want to see price keep pushing higher to the R5 or above the R5, or we may see price we test the PP again before pushing up. So that is your trade on euro, Swiss franc. Pound dollar. Hey, right, this actually moved in a direction last week, and last week, if you can remember, this price zone here, this was the 78 Fibonacci retracement zone. So price was here, so we wanted price to drop, retest there, then we buy. So we took a buy from here, but price moved up like 120 pips before dropping again, and we see price have closed above the S2 and there is a rejection there. So we may still have some, we are still going to buy this pair right away. So I take this off, we are still going to buy this pair. So look at that rejection there on the daily. So we want to see price tag the bottom again, then keep pushing up, or just continue pushing up from where current market price is. So let's go back to the 4-hour. So we went up. So we want to see price move all the way from here to the R2. So we may see price maybe push a little bit down, retest the S2 again, then push up. So pay attention to price action on this zone on the lower time frame. So that is that on pound dollar. We look at pound yen. Pound yen has been playing out nice, but right now I don't think I will be trading this pair this week because the yen is strong. So on this trade last week, we were looking to sell from here, and we got in on that trade, and price pushed down, and we made some profit there. So this is it, and that was the trade there. Price broke out of here, we test, then we got this trade. So that went in our favor. That was about over 400, 500 pips. So that is that we got that trade. So now price is at the bottom again and struggling at the S5. It's rejecting the S5. So we are long term bullish on this pound yen. So we'll be looking for buying opportunities from this zone. So we need to watch carefully on this pair. So we go to the lower time frame. Let's say 2-hour. Let's go to 2-hour, 2-hour. Okay, this is up. This is the 2-hour. Let me take up the pivot. So what I want to see on this trade right now, better. 15 minutes is better. I'm seeing a clear price action here. So right now, what I want to see on this trade, I want to see this consolidation here, breakout. I want to see price breakouts from there. Something like this. We may have this breaks out and reach the 135.70 zone, or we may see price push up and tag and retest the 104.091 zone before dropping. So whatever price do, just make sure you don't miss that down trade, because the impulse here is still strong. So we haven't seen any bullish impulse from here. So that is why I'm looking forward for price to tag this bottom before pushing up. So we may see this, then drop, or we see a correction like this before dropping. So whatever you see price do this week, monitor it, then don't miss that short-term sell. So which other pair are we looking at? Okay, and AUD, we didn't trade this pair last week. I didn't trade this pair last week, but we did a forecast on it. Okay, so this is what we have here. Price is still struggling under the top there, so our trade for the week, we are still bearish on this pair. So price is yet to break out of this structure, this corrective structure here. So once price break out of the structure, we continue selling. I'm still waiting for price to break out of the structure, break out, then sell to the downside. So you may see price test the R2 again, or maybe push a little bit up there before dropping. So your trade is to look for selling opportunities on this pair, push up and drop, or drop from there. So that is what we are looking for. Dollar card has been nice to us since last year. Dollar card has been nice to us. So this is the market structure here. I still expect this one more drop. I expect this one more move before the move to the upside. So let's go to the weekly and see what is happening. Weekly. Alright, so price pushed up and broke a little bit above. Okay, price broke above R5 and came back and closed like a gravestone doji. Look at that, strong rejection. Wow. So last week we were looking to sell on this pair. The expanding triangle. It didn't really go well, so price pushed up and we test the R5. So market structure remains the same. We are still bearish. I'll take this out. It's been invalidated, so market structure still remains bearish. So what do we do? So we want to see price keep selling. This week. So our trade for this week, want to see price sell from there to PP, or we may see price curve push up a little bit, tap this top again like a double top before dropping. So that is our trade for this week. We want to see price on the lower time frame, so look out for correction then drop, or wait for price to test this top then drop. So you buy from up there. Which other trade? NZD USD. Price is settling in the buyer's zone. And I've seen price have closed above the S2 and is above the buyer's zone. So we will look for buying opportunities on this trade. So what we are going to do on NZD USD, we look for price to push up to R1. So this will be a target here, R1. So go to the lower time frame, look for correction, then join the trade. So what price may do on NZD USD is push up to R1 from where it is, or tag the 0.6197 zone before pushing up again. So look for buying opportunities on NZD USD. Let's move a little bit faster. I don't want this video to last more than 30 minutes. So on AJ, price is within the buyer zone. Look at the market structure on the monthly, is within the buyer zone. Then last week price, we were buying this pair and price hit our stop loss last week. So price is already in the buyer zone, so we watch out for buying opportunities on the lower time frame. Let's look at the 4-hour too. Alright, so we have that rejection on the 4-hour and hammer. So what we want to see on this pair, this is the 4-hour. Wow, try still pushing up. Let's look at the 15 minutes too. Alright, okay. So I've seen a bullish engulfing candlestick there. So these are signs that price may push up soon. So what you need to do is that you can go to your 15 minutes time frame, pick the trend line to plot this out. We want to see price break out of here with this then push up. So that is our trade. That will be our trade. We want to see price break out of this, push up, or you may see price pull it down again, tag the bottom, or go up. So we are looking for buying opportunities on AUD JPY. So that is what you should be looking at for on AUD. Look out for price to break out that of this trend line and push to the upside, tag the bottom, push to the upside. So that is AUD JPY. Gold gold has been moving like it respects nobody. So we have that inverted hammer there, price rejecting. This shows that we have so much of sellers in the market. We have sellers in the market. So there's a monthly, weekly price have rejected R5 and carved a bearish. So right now we don't have a clear sell set up, but I'm still bearish on gold. I'm not planning to trade gold this week. I'm not trading gold this week. There's no clear sell setup, so I'm not trading it, and I will also advise you not to trade it. So no direction though. If you see price push up to retest the PP, you can sell for short term back to 1546 zone. But I'm not trading this pair. If you want to trade, you can go ahead and trade, but I'm not trading it. Alright, so the next one is Bitcoin. Or do we have a Bitcoin? Alright, so Bitcoin is still pushing down a little bit. So our trade is, let's go to the 4-hour this week. Our trade for the week, we want to see it push higher back to PP. So we want to see price push back to PP, but you may not see that immediately. No, price is still around here. But we may see that one more drop to S5 before pushing up. So pay attention. Go to the lower time frame, look for impulsive move, bullish impulse move from this bottom here. When you get that, that is when you buy. But if you don't see that, wait for price to drop to S5 before you buy. So we are still bullish on Bitcoin. So let's look at our last but not the least, our Nasdaq baby. So last month price closed as a bearish engulfing candle on Nasdaq, and look at that move there last week. Then daily, alright, price is below S5, and this is now a corrective phase on the Nasdaq. So you want to see price do a whole lot of things here before we take our decision. But I'm looking for a short-term buy on Nasdaq. So we go to the 4-hour time frame. So we want to see price retest that S2. Want to see price push back and retest that S2 before coming down. But so this is our trade for the week. Price pushes up to S2, or drop down to 8037 zone before pushing up. So that is your trade on Nasdaq for the week, this short-term buy trade. So pay close attention to whatever price is doing on the lower time frame. That is where you get your entries. Lower time frame is where you get your entries. So here we may see price slide down, then push up, or push up from here at once. So that is it for this week forecast, weekly forecast. I believe this is helpful for you. So if this was helpful, kindly like the video and also share the video for your friends to learn from it. And if you are not yet subscribed to the channel, kindly click the subscribe button and subscribe on our channel, YouTube channel, Air Plus Trading Hub. So I wish you a peaceful week ahead.